Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride, and welcome to the second day of Prince Harry in the UK. Harry is in Nottingham today, and this is great. It says here, the Duke of Sussex was greeted with cheers, which he was. And I have the videos here to prove it. When he arrived at a charity in Nottingham where he is expected to announce a large personal donation to children in need. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Take a look. Take a look at his arrival.
You all right? You okay?
So many challenges. Prince Harry's in the place. There's so much to him. This time, after so many challenges, Prince Harry's in a place. There's so much to him. This time, it's because of his own after so many challenges,
Harry, you brought the sunshine with you.
So much to him. This time, he's putting his own money up front.
Yeah, exactly, Tom. I think you've been a diploma for the last 10 years and woke up today, you'd still think that Prince Harry was a working member of the royal family for what he is doing today. And of course you can see there your live pictures on your screens of him looking incredibly relaxed, just as he did yesterday with the World Child Awards. And the Community Recording Studio is a grassroots organisation really close to his.
He's visiting a community recording studio. Looks like he's really enjoying himself, cutting a rug there. He's meeting, as well as the people at this recording studio, he's meeting children in need, the police and crime commissioners, and a couple of groups, Epic Partners, who are an outreach group in the community, and Coach Corps, who are a sports apprenticeship body. This is also a chance for him to have an informal catch-up with some young people that he has met before. He's visited this place before, and also an opportunity for him to watch some live performances in the studio as well. I should warn you that there may be flash photography. Should we just see if we can listen in and hear anything?
Look. My name is Zion, don't make that mistake. Try me, I swear that your life gets taken. I'm strong and sweet, I'm all team, you see me, but unzip, I don't unzip, I don't keep my...
He's also today announcing a substantial donation to children in need to support their work tackling violence affecting young people. So this is a visit that Harry has made off his own back. Apparently the donation is coming from his own pocket, no longer officially part of the working royal family, but hit across here in the UK to carry out a couple of charity events. A lot of speculation about whether or not he will be meeting his dad, who of course is still receiving treatment for cancer. We understand the King is up in Scotland. Also, no word on whether he will meet Prince William. Yesterday they were only a few miles apart at different.
Yeah, so guys, of all the stuff that's going on, that is the number one question that these people are asking. Oh, is he going to meet with William? Is he going to meet with his father? And I'm like, and a couple of them have actually admitted that it's actually William that is being the ass in the whole situation. He's being the arse in the whole situation. Willie. Because Willie doesn't want to forgive his brother for living his life. He doesn't want to forgive his brother for being his own man and having his own family and doing his own thing. But it's crazy. But anyways, I'm going to continue talking about what Harry is doing today. So let's just take a look. And this is the Independent that I'm reading this from. Because this was the quickest one I saw that came up. So let's continue here. It says here, Prince Harry waved to the crowd of about 100 local people and gave a thumbs up. Why did they have that exact number? Like, what the fuck? Sorry. What the hell? What the heck are they saying right now? When William is putting up barricades and there's like 2 people there, they don't say the exact number of the crowd. How do they know? It could have been hundreds, but they're gonna listen guys, this is a UK tabloid, so they're gonna say whatever the hell they want to say. Well, let's continue. Prince Harry waved to the crowd of some local people, because we don't know how many people it was, and gave a thumbs up before he went into the community recording studio, CRS, in St. Anne's on the second day of his first trip to the UK in a few months. The Duke's black Range Rover was around 40 minutes. Okay, you know what? They're coming from a whole different angle, and I'm not even going to read half of what they're saying. But let's continue. Harry is expected to hold a private briefing with children in need, the CRS and community outreach group Epic Partners. Inside, he clapped for a young performer who sang for him. And of course, on Monday evening, he attended the Well Child Awards, where he spoke to children about their achievements. And I'm not even gonna comment on the whole thing about this conversation about when he was talking to one of the recipients and he was talking about a challenging sibling relationship. I'm not even gonna touch on that, because they're looking for trouble, and they guys, we all know they want to stir up ish, so I'm not even gonna. Let's go on here. The pair are not expected to meet. What else about the visit? I mean, is that it? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Prince Harry. Okay, so let's continue. Apparently, because this one is actually updating right now, guys, and I wanted to give you the latest. So this is the one that end up having the latest information, so forgive me for reading from this, but let's continue. It says here, Prince Harry makes 1.1 million donation to children in need. Now that is substantial, and that is something that the royal family never make donations from their own money, and this is Harry's hard-earned money that he made. Okay, it's not taxpayer funded money or whatever, or money that you don't know where it came from. It's coming from his pockets. Let's continue here. The Duke of Sussex has announced that he will make a large donation of 1.1 million to children in need, the BBC reports. Prince Harry made the announcement while visiting the community recording studio charity in Nottingham during his UK visit. The BBC reported the funding will support organizations primarily in Nottingham. And if you would remember, Harry and Meghan actually went to Nottingham when, of course, they were, I think they were first dating or they were first married. They went, and there's a lot of pictures and stuff of Harry and Meghan in Nottingham. And let's continue here. And the fact that he is no longer a working royal, they're saying here, but he still carries out all these engagements. It just shows you a whole lot, doesn't it? It shows you a whole lot. So it continues here. He made a substantial donation to the broadcaster's charity to help support its work tackling violence affecting young people. Let me see if there's any other news here that's pertaining to this. Oh, and it says here, somebody says, we may never get the chance again. People gather to see Harry in Nottingham. And it says here, married couple Graham and Patricia, who did not wish to give their surname, said they came to see the Duke of Sussex because they may not get another chance in their lives. The 82-year-old and 81-year-old set up a chair on the pavement across the road from the community recording studio in St. Anne's, Nottingham, to sit on it when Harry arrived. Wow, this is so interesting. Graham said, my wife is a fan. She has always been. She just wanted to come down and see him. We're getting old now. We may never get a chance again. Who knows what's going to happen, right? So I mean, they are an elderly couple, and I'm happy to see that. I'm actually happy to see that there's people who will go out on the limb and say, yes, I am a fan of Harry. I mean, he has a lot of fans, guys. Patricia, who said she has been a fan of Harry since he was born, said, we like Charles and Diana, and then they had children, and you follow them, don't you? I like to see how they grew up. And that is very interesting. So they're also talking about the fact that today, while Harry is in Nottingham giving away 1.1 million, his estranged brother is visiting Spiral Skills in South London. And it goes on here, the Prince of Wales met with former England midfielder. I wonder Pharrell Williams as he visited the youth organization. So he's trying to correlate with what Harry's doing. But I want to know how much he's given. How much of his money he's given. That's what I want to know. So apparently, yeah, Willie's trying to be busy because Harry's busy, so he has to be busy too. And when Harry goes back next week, back to Montecito, Willie will go back on vacation. Willie will go back on the yacht that they were on for weeks. Anyways, let's continue. It says here, what will Harry do during his visit? Prince Harry arrived at the community recording studio in Nottingham. And it says here, they keep saying the same thing, guys. The Duke of Sussex gave the thumbs up and a smile before he went into the building, and where he will catch up with young people he has met before and watch performances from CRS artists and make a speech. So he's gonna be making a speech at some point, and I will bring you that when we get it. And listen. And it says here, among the group of people, of fans waiting outside the community recording studio was fan Margaret Wilson, 66, who wore a t-shirt in support of the Duke of Sussex. Miss Wilson, Miss Wilson, who said she traveled from Mansfield in Nottinghamshire to catch a glimpse of Harry, wore a purple top and a slogan reading, Team Harry, lifetime member, man, myth, legend. Miss Wilson said, I followed him for a long time, and I think this is, this is probably, okay, let's continue. And it goes on here, I was a fan of his mother, and I like what he's doing. He's doing a lot for charity, and he's not even on the payroll. Exactly. He doesn't have to do this. He's choosing to do this. And that is so true. Miss Wilson said she had been a fan of Harry since he was a young boy, and said it was fantastic to see him in person for the first time. She said, I would like him to know at least that I have worn a t-shirt, even if he didn't see it. That is actually really, really nice. The Duke of Sussex was welcomed with cheers. I think that's the same thing that they were repeating again. Let's see. Lots of children gathered to greet him, and people who live in the area. The Duke laughed when a member of the public called out to him, Harry, you brought the sunshine with you, before he greeted the chief executive officer of the CRS charity with a handshake and a hug. So the long and short of the story, guys, because they're going to keep repeating. So the long and short of the story is that Harry is in Nottingham, and he will be donating $1.1 million to this. This is great. This is amazing. And then, guys, another thing too that has happened, this bag that Harry is an influencer, guys. This bag that he wore, the bag sold out. This bag is medium-sized clipper, BioVeg, Scotch grain, and smooth calfskin in brown and cognac. $1,245. $1,245. Sorry, English pounds. If that's the English pounds. Dollars is more. it is amazing. Harry is an influencer now, and he has sold something out. But either way, guys, I just wanted to bring you some information about what's going on today and what Harry has done in Nottingham. And I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.